Before this video starts, I just want to say a massive thank you and sponsors from George himself. He actually emailed me and told me that he has officially made a Super Mario 64 3D printed Luigi figure. And just like that, I've ordered it myself as well. And after he thanked me for the order, he also said he's gonna make a little Polly Toad, Yoshi, and Peach to my store real soon. He also makes other cool, awesome 3D printed figures as well, like you can get this awesome 3D printed Sonic the Hedgehog, Spyro, and other stuff. And he has gotten a lot of tons of great reviews, so I highly recommend you buy one of his 3D printed figures if you want it. So yeah, huge sponsors and shoutouts goes to George himself. Please go to SD and show him your massive support, or maybe check out his figures. Other than that, enjoy the video. I'm gonna be honest and realistic. That intro is very cool. So, if you're a hardcore collector or a guy who loves 20s, 2000s old school gen consoles, then there's a pretty strong chance that somewhere you might have heard about the Dreamcast itself. The Sega Dreamcast was definitely ahead of its time, so after Sega had their awesome fun times with the Saturn, they decided to make a GameCube-like Dreamcast, and they did. And honestly, after seeing some gameplay footages of it and looking at some consoles of it ever since I've been into both Mario and Sonic, I can safely say the Dreamcast was ahead of its time. There was this little thingamabob in here that's like a Tamagotchi themed controller that you can take your little... Hold on, give me a second to look it up. Yeah, that thing right there. It's officially called a Visual Memory Unit, aka VMU. So basically, for those who know Sonic the Hedgehog 2, you can basically transfer your little... Give me a sec. Sorry about that, I had to fix up my throat. Basically, you transfer your little chows onto this machine and treat them like a little Tamagotchi, which is actually pretty cool. And let me tell you, a lot of people actually love this thing, turns out. So yeah, you can even hack it as well. You can play Pokemon Go and even act GPA Game Boy Colors on it. Man, now I'm starting to like this thing now even more. Yeah, it definitely was pretty cool. Alright, with all that said and done, I know the real reason why you guys came here. For those awesome hardcore Sonic fans out there, yeah. As a Sonic fan of my own, I can safely say I absolutely love Sonic Adventure. Sadly, I never played the game before, unfortunately, but let me tell you, these awesome render models were very popular. And these were all like the before the modern Sonic era. I believe that's what they call it. And basically, it's just Sonic the Hedgehog. Not modern Sonic, not classic Sonic. Basically, they call it Dreamcast Sonic, but for me, I call it Sonic. So, yeah. But of course, my number one favorite Sonic model and definitive version, just like Melee Mario, is Sonic Adventure 2 Sonic. I mean, look at this crazy 3D model. Like, these were animated in cutscenes, and yeah. You have to admit, the Sega Saturn was definitely ahead of its time, and obviously, I'm actually very impressed by this. Like, as a Nintendo fan that also loves other stuff, I can safely say that this game was actually pretty cool. It even appeared on Dreamcast, GameCube, PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, Microsoft Windows. Let me look it up. Aww. Oh wait, you can play it, never mind. And it's actually $10. Very impressive. I might think about trying it out eventually. Alright, let's go back to the Dreamcast itself. Now ask yourself a question. Can the Dreamcast be built for online? You know, Xbox and PlayStation did it, so I don't see Dreamcast doing it. And let me tell you, short realistic answer, yes, it can. So yeah, the Sega Saturn came with a keyboard, and you can actually surf the internet on it. How cool is that? Still working with BGA, yeah, Reddit people are talking about it, and honestly, I'm gonna be honest, that is actually pretty cool. Like, you can actually hook up the Dreamcast to a computer and type on the computer and surf the web and other stuff. That is actually very, very cool now that I'm thinking about it. You know what? If I were a comparison, I would just say this is exactly like a DSi, but more advanced with technology. I'm gonna be honest. The Dreamcast is very, very fantastic. Now that I'm thinking about it, I might actually think about getting one. And how much do they cost on eBay? Well, dang! So it turns out the Dreamcast themselves aren't really that expensive. Okay, well, some of them are a little bit pricey, but yeah, I've never seen anything like this. So, anything else? Oh yeah, just like the GameCube, there was also a portable screen that you can plug into the Dreamcast and take with you anywhere. Man, and this is what the menu looks like, and let me tell you, it is very, very beautiful. Like, already, I'm thinking about Sonic the Hedgehog 2 mobile music video as I'm looking at this beautiful menu. Honestly, this was such a good console that had a bunch of potential. And now the question is going to be asked. It was such a good console. Why did it fail? And we're going to find out right now. So, here's what we're going to read. After a change in leadership, Sega discontinued the Dreamcast on March 31st, 2000, withdrawing from console business and reconstructing itself as a third-party publisher. In total of 9.13 million Dreamcast units were sold worldwide. Well, welcome to Nintendo's world. So sadly, I'm assuming after the Dreamcast failed, Sega themselves became a third-party company, while Nintendo, PlayStation, and Xbox became supreme. And and I know how that feels, like, I would be bummed out about it as well, like, 4 of them coming up. So, yeah. You know what I wish Sega to do? I want Sega to put this awesome collection on the Switch. I don't care if it's a port, I want to try these games for myself on the Switch. Please, please make it happen, Sega. I'm just begging you. And yes, now that I'm thinking about it, soon as I save up my cash, or if you guys are interested, or it's your wallet, like, I am going to finally buy Sonic Adventure 2 of my own. Like, if I get Sonic Adventure 2, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna live stream it on YouTube, and a lot of people are gonna be entertained. And honestly, I've never played a 3D Sonic game before, and I'm thinking this one's gonna have a lot of potential. So as soon as I save up my cash, right now I'm on a little bit of a budget that I need to save up, so as soon as I save up, I'll buy it and I'll live stream it for you guys. Before we end this video completely, let's see if there are any marketable plushies or merch for it, just like the N64 GameCube. Yo! Aww. As an honest YouTuber myself, I will agree that it was a failure, but the console itself is a masterpiece of its own, and it had a lot of potential. Just like what we said for the Wii U. Dreamcast is a masterpiece. Like always, hope you guys loved this video. Subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So peace out.